Surface, as per usual, is in immaculate condition here at Winchester Park, and it will lend itself to really some sumptuous football. St. George's College pretty much used to the passing game, and of course they will try to move the ball about with some relative ease and a pleasure to the eyes to those watching. And Emmett Park is just away to or right here at Winchester Park. And so the teams lining up and getting ready to move out on the park. St. George's College, in their opening game they drew 1-1 with Heidel quite fortuitously. Then they brushed aside Denham Town 5-1, a double from Benbow in that contest. Denham Technical was beaten 1-0. Cumberland, they were brushed aside by 7-1. Andre Lewis helping himself to a hat-trick, and Heidel, St. George's just can't beat them so far. 1-1 again in their last meeting. As for Denham Town, they coming to this fixture with just 6 points and third in the group, and they drew their opening contest 2-2 with Cumberland. Then they were flagged by St. George's before returning to draw 2-2 with Clancarty. They defeated Denham Technical 2-0 for their first and only win of the competition so far, before drawing 2-2 with Heidel. And so the technical team here today is led by the man Kevin Thomas. He'll be assisted by Omar Mills and Leroy Willer. And so Willer just checking to ensure that the players are in the proper gear. And so they march out, and the drums go off here near our commentary position, and they'll be hoping to drum up some support for St. George's College. Not many persons would really think that St. George's would struggle to win this one, but in this game of football you never know. And in a short while, for the football loving fans watching here on TVJ, we'll just fill you in on some of the Champions League scores from around the world, as the teams doing the pre-match handshake. And let's just give you the starting lineup for the respective teams before we get this contest on the way. And for the champions, St. George's College, Neville Burtis Bell always seems to get his formula right. And so in goal is the national youth goalkeeper Nico Campbell. Number 4 is Jarandi Henry. Number 5 is Rashim Harrison. 6 is Davian Montague. Number 7 is Ryan Miller. Number 8 is Romario Jones. Andre Lewis wears number 11. He's a captain. Number 12 is Mark Brown. Number 18 is Elana Barnes. 19, Cordell Benbow. Number 20 is Paul Doyle. Nico Campbell, we understand, will wear the captain's armband in this contest. And so they'll be up against this Denham Town starting lineup. In goal is number 1 Naeem Kirkpatrick. Number 17 is Orlando Brown. 4 is Chinel Daly. 6 is Leroy Jones. Number 10 is Juna McGregor. 13 is Philip Brown. Number 15 is Rajan Fogo. That should be Ryan Fogo. And number 11 is Maurice Wilson. Number 7 is Rodico Wellington. 8 is Tajay Cunningham. And number 9 is Samuel Brady. The coach is Desmond Francis. And so, not injected at the start, but certainly they may play a part in the action at some point. And coach Kevin Thomas. So the kickoff will go to Denham Town. Number 15 is Ryan Fogo. So number 15 is and so the kickoff will be taken by Samuel Brady up front, with him just being blindsided by him as well to see who will be kicking off with Brady, but they'll be hoping for some shocker here at North Street. It would be very interesting to see Denham Town take the lead in this contest and see how St. George's College respond, because we know they have it within them to produce a game that is worthy of sitting up and taking note. And Denham Town would really be chasing from deep should they find themselves trailing in this contest. He was the man in charge of our last TV game, Kevin Thomas. The whistle goes and we're on the way at North Street. And the ball is picked up by Brown. He's battling away, and Lewis is always going to be a big presence for St. George's College in the middle of the park. It's ushered out towards Montague. He's looking for forward options already. Somehow it stays in. And it's hit long. In hot pursuit is Samuel Brady. And the ball goes into touch for an early kick to St. George's College. Nico Campbell is... they're hoping to see a wonderful game here, just as our viewers watching on TVJ. Damien Gordon is your commentator. And Montague back inside to Harrison. Harrison forward. Nice first touch that from Mark Brown. Already St. George's College using up every patch of grass on the surface. Nice touch from Benbow. He's got away from the attention of his marker. Slips it forward. St. George's on the prowl from early. And nothing on offer on this occasion. Denham Town were clearing their lines through Wellington. But Benbow is going to be more than just a handful for Denham Town. Jones delivers one into the box, taken down by Lewis, but he can't pull the trigger. And Denham Town conceding a throwing. And Lewis might have been stepped on or landed awkwardly as he took that on the chest. So Waterford surprisingly last season got to the semi-finals. Denham Town, so they know that they can create some form of miracle, if you want to put it like that today. Again, they're doing very well. Zelana Barnes gets it back. The space opens up. Why not take the shot? On the next occasion, he'd want to do better. He wouldn't have minded to see that nestled in the back of the net. They're going to go for it, St. George's College. And he may just have a very, very busy afternoon. Naeem Kirkpatrick. Denham Town willing to play out of defense. That's a nice ball. Untidy first touch. Jones is robbed of it though. Quickly, here is Cunningham. Smuggled across to McGregor. But St. George's College, they retain possession quite easily. Henry, well, it's given away. Now here is Jones. Looking for the run of Brown. He goes down. And the referee well behind the action, but nothing untowards in that challenge. Fogel plays it long. Nico Campbell is a towering figure. Has donned the national colours at the youth level. Brown brings it down, and then he has for company Wilson. Now here is Wellington. Denham Town giving as much as they're getting in the early stages. They're pushing forward, not plenty of options inside the penalty area for McGregor. And McGregor, they're just running out of room. And the coach is not a happy man. He's also the assistant coach at Tivoli Gardens. Here is Jones, on to Barnes. And prefers to go back to Jones. Now Brown. Benbow. Or rather Henry it was. It's given away. Denham Town not really being hassled by St. George's College, and St. George's College is a team that they will allow you to play, but they themselves, they can play sometimes much better than the opponent. And they've given up a free kick, and this is how it was conceded. Rather casual in his approach there, Mark Brown. And this one is hit very high and wasteful. They're gonna have to learn to really make the most of what they get at Denham Town. It's about doing very little wrong when you come up against a team as efficient as St. George's, and that's the way you really can match them. Campbell delivers. Now picked up by Jones. Not the best of pass, but it falls nicely for Lewis. It sits up beautifully. The chance to go 1-0 up. It's burned. And he knows that that should have been goal number 1 for the champions. 6 minutes gone unofficially. And he's not too worried. The ball sat up beautifully for Lewis. He thought about pulling the trigger there, then created much more space for himself, but then dragged it wide of the target. The first shave for Denham Town. The champions were wasteful. Here is Barnes. On towards Lewis, who's playing in an unfamiliar attacking role here against Denham Town. Has vision like maybe no other midfielder in the competition. Good cross as well! This time, it's met by the perfect head from Cardell Benbow. The champions have wasted very little time to really dot the I here at North Street. 19, Cornell Benbow gives St. George's College a 1-0 advantage. It all started with Lewis, then it fell to the feet of Montague. The cross was perfect. And what about the header? Ushered out by Lewis out to Montague. Just a little glance up. Benbow was lurking. Benbow was clinical. St. George's College 1. Denham Town 0. And so the last time the teams met, it ended in a 5-1 beating for Denham Town. St. George's, they're already on the way in that regard. Ball played forward by Doyle. Interception. Well, it's kept in. They're still on the prowl. St. George's College with Mark Brown. Slips it inside. Benbow pulls it back. The deflection takes it into the path of Cunningham, who hits it away from the danger area. Lewis to Brown. Back to Lewis. Across to Jones. Played off the park. There's a man down for Denham Town. And it looks as if it's Junior McGregor who is suffering early in the contest. In fact, it's Rodico Wellington who is down, and he wears the captain's armband. And so St. George's College wasting the first opportunity they had. But when the second one presented itself, it fell to a different player. And the result was different as well. And so St. George's College, they have been perfect at home so far. Ball given away. Now Denham Town pushing forward. Flag is up. Orlando Brown played that one in. Montague. Barnes didn't need to look, he knew Lewis was somewhere around. And knew Lewis has shaken up the attention of his marker, but doesn't get the perfect cross in. It stays in on a very tight line until the flag comes up. 10 minutes gone. St. George's College 1, Denham Town 0. Jones. Barnes. Jones. Brown. Henry. Jones. He's looking for forward movements. He gets one from Lewis. Oh, superb touch. Nice skills as well. Just quickly onto Barnes. Barnes was a little selfish, then holding on to it. It comes back out to Montague, plays it through. The flag stays down. Zelana Barnes must score. He does. And he points to the Evans, and you can understand why. Zelana Barnes gets his name on the score sheet. 11 minutes gone. The ball was played through by Montague, a nice little disguised pass. No one picked up Zelana Barnes. The finishing touch was applied. Denham Town just seems to have no answer to this blue and white tide. And it was all started by Lewis. Then it came to Montague, and defending poorly Denham Town, and duly punished by the left boot of Zelana Barnes. St. George's College now moving further out of sight. And that's the man getting his second goal in as many games. Or rather, in fact, his second goal in 3 matches. It was played through, managed to watch the offside flag very well. And what about the finish? Crispy, clinical, and a true St. George's fashion. And it's a brave punter who bet against him, getting a couple more here today. And the goalkeeper is down at Naeem Kirkpatrick. It's a very hot afternoon here at North Street. And Denham Town, they're already feeling the heat. A look of concern on the faces of those on the Denham Town bench. It was really maybe a case of coming here to see how well they can do. The goalkeeper is being cooled down. He's back up, and there's no real collision with him when the goal went in. So maybe he just landed awkwardly as he tried to make the save. And so, with 13 minutes gone in the contest, St. George's College are making haste in wrapping up maybe another 3 points. Here's Lewis on to Brown. Benbow goes back to Paul Doyle. Doyle gets a return pass from Miller. Delana Barnes on towards Lewis. And some other games being played elsewhere on the island. This time the Costa Cup, while St. George's College have hit 2 past the Denham Town here in a top of the table clash in Group C of the Costa Cup. Certain William Nib, they lead Spot Valley 1-0 after 2 minutes. I think that's good news for our producer Brian Lewis. And St. George's College really moving the ball about with relative ease and some amount of pleasure to the eyes as well. It's played through. Barnes is after it, but so too is McGregor. Defended well by Miller. And normally this is Denham Town's best chance to gain possession in the form of a free kick or a throwing. It's taken quickly by Fogo. They're still holding on to possession. Fogo, one-time cross, handled by the George's defense. Now it comes back out to Brown. Given away quickly. Montague onto Mark Brown. And Denham Town just conceding a throwing through Phillips. Brown. Here's Montague. Inside to Barnes. And the pass going astray from the goal scorer. We've played 15 minutes unofficially in the contest. St. George's College already holding a comfortable lead. And of course, delayed coverage of this match can be seen on TVJ Sports Network. Here's Brown. Oh, that's tidy from the champions. Mark Brown, it's played through. And there was a man flying after it to the Cordell Benboy was blocked out. And the referee never saw anything wrong with that. Zelana Barnes does very well. His passing is poor this time though. Good tackle. Now it's played through. Knocked through by Daly. St. George's College already back in possession. Lewis quickly onto Brown. And they're just trying to play seemingly for the cameras here. Yeah, so St. George's College in cruise control. Denham Town, they need to really devise a plan to stay within touching distance if they can. It's a throwing to Denham Town, a foul throw. Never Bertie Spell not so pleased with that effort from Henry on this occasion. But here is Benbow quickly onto Mark Brown. Lewis makes a run towards the left-hand side of the penalty area. Benbow looks up, goes to Jones. Now Mark Brown hits the shot. It's collected by the goalkeeper. Header away by Miller and kept in by Henry. Jones. Back to Miller. Montague is waiting on the left-hand side, but Jones has taken up a nice position. Barnes is in possession though. Now Doyle. Henry. Barnes. Jones. Brown. Jones. Oh, good work from Benbow. Swept across the park to Miller. Just tangling under his feet, but he gets it out towards Montague. Lewis goes off on a run. The flag stays down. Options available inside the penalty area. One of them is Benbow, but Lewis goes for it himself. Now this time the goalkeeper has a safe pair of hands. handled ball quite inadvertently, but it is penalized by referee Kevin Thomas. And so Denham Town with a chance maybe to hit one from distance. Lewis was trying to make amends for his earlier miss, and the goalkeeper Naeem Kirkpatrick was alert on this occasion and equal to what was thrown at him. And so Rodrigo Wellington sets this one down. 19 minutes gone in the contest. Denham Town, the shot had some power behind it, wasn't able to beat the wall though. Now it's with Cunningham, given away again, picked up by Lewis. Lewis gets it back quickly onto Montague. Now it's played through for Zelana Barnes. He has the ability to get away from players. This time he's not successful, had his heels clipped, and now Lewis will take it. Inside to Benbow. Benbow back to Lewis, delightful ball. Here's still Lewis. Can't create any problems just yet, he's been blocked out. Oh, delightful ball back into the box. And the flag is up. And that was absolutely delightful from the man Andre Lewis. That should have been knocked in. Somebody needed to have seen that. The flag came up though. But how brilliant did Andre Lewis did to get that one in. I'm almost certain even the Denham Town players would appreciate skills like these from Lewis. Oh, that was delightful. Absolutely sumptuous. And Andre Lewis was just showing off his abilities here. Zelana Barnes brings it down nicely, but this time he has somebody for company. It spills out to Montague. Zelana Barnes showing good strength. On to Jones. Given away to McGregor. McGregor out to Wellington. It's played through. Looking for the run of Brown, but easily blocked out by the St. George's defense, and Jones has conceded a corner kick. And so a chance for Denham Town to create some problems. Eldorado Mullings. And he's here watching St. George's. And so the sky is pretty overcast, but it's very warm here at North Street. The clouds haven't opened up just yet, but the goals have started to rain in already. 22 minutes gone. Here comes the delivery. St. George's College doing well to shut out, but then it comes back into the box, and the player headed it down when he needs it just. And good work here by Wellington. Now a long range effort, tipped over by goalkeeper Campbell. Certainly not a bad effort from McGregor. And that one is applauded. And they saw the very tiny space opened up and then went for it. And Nico Campbell is a very big man, not going to be beaten that easily from distance. Here's Lewis. St. George's College moving in again. It's played across to Barnes. Barnes plays it through. It spills there to the goalkeeper. Wasn't an intentional touch. On to Wellington. He plays it long, looking for Brady. Brady decided to take on the St. George's defender, was unsuccessful. Here's Jones. Back to Henry. Played forward by Miller to no one in particular. Brown just trying to come in and win it, but only concedes a throwing to Denham Town. 24 minutes gone, and the St. George's College having 2 goals to show so far. It could have been more. Henry to take the throwing.
That's it.
And St. George's College cruising. Well, there. It's getting the go-ahead now onto Benbow. Now here's Mark Brown. First touch wasn't the greatest. Given away, but won back easily by St. George's. Barnes lifts it out towards Lewis. And again, his first touch was good, but this time the marking was also impressive. Nice work. As the man is barged off the ball, and then it's played up towards the isolated figure of Daly. And at St. George's College, comfortably, they come away with possession. Here's Mark Brown. Inside to Jones. Jones stabs it forward. And the goalkeeper is very alert to the danger. And the small figure of Maurice Wilson just easing him off the ball. Ball now picked up by Cunningham. And Samuel Brady was easily handled by Henry over in a right wing back position. Miller. Just sends it long. Lewis was hoping that it would come down to him. It doesn't. Instead it's with Brown. And despite the best efforts from the captain, the ball goes into touch for a throwing. Jones. And a nice touch from Benbow. Gets the return pass. St. George's College on the move again. Here's Mark Brown. Comes inside, wants it on his favorite foot. He's looking for options as well. And gets some support from Henry. Inside to Andre Lewis. Still Lewis. Still Lewis. Gets return pass, and the deflection. The tackle comes in very timely. The St. George's defense just looking a little uncertain now, and they've conceded a corner kick. Encouraging signs here for Denham Town. They've had 2 corner kicks in the space of the last 5 minutes. They haven't been able to really test the St. George's College goalkeeper from any of those corner kicks. It will be delivered by Rodico Ellington. Or Wellington. And the Denham Town players are very small when compared to the St. George's College defenders, so it's going to be difficult for them to get on the end of it. It's lifted very high. Nico Campbell loves them like that. The release is very urgent. On towards Lewis. Back to Montague. Now inside to Barnes. Doyle. Jones. The flag stays down, and Andre Lewis, he missed a sitter earlier. He will miss another. Again, Andre Lewis went in. And again, the composure was uncharacteristically lacking. Here's Wellington. Intercepted by Henry. He was looking for the run of Jones, unable to find him. No, that's a delightful ball out towards Brown. He has someone for company, and that could be a yellow card. Oh, the referee, Kevin Thomas, doesn't see it that way, and apologized too by the man Davian Montague. It was a rash challenge. Never got any of the ball. Another chance for Denham Town to get something in an era where St. George's College would have cause to be concerned. Junior McGregor will take the kick. So 29 minutes gone unofficially. Can Denham Town reduce the deficit? Well, not when you take kicks like those. You're trying to cut inside, unable to do so. Lewis has gotten rid of his marker. That man had straight offside. Now it's to Ryan Fogel. Given away. Well, did he? He's won it back. St. George's College on the back foot. But then Denham Town just a little untidy in their passing. In and around the attacking third. Of course, a concern. Throwing taken by Fogo. Hit long. Jones goes in hard. And as usual, but this time it's Denham Town battling hard as well. Now Cunningham. It was shifted quickly onto Jones. Back to Cunningham. Still Cunningham, he has lost possession. And now the error could be costly. But Phil Brown defends very well. So unofficially 30 minutes have elapsed here at St. George's College. And the champions cruising. Andre Lewis moving forward. Back to Zelana Barnes. 3-0 St. George's. The celebration is familiar. Zelana Barnes gets goal number 2 of his second of the contest. And the third for St. George's College. And this one is slowly but surely turning into a rout. The celebrations are rather muted from the champions. Lewis played it to Montague, then he slipped it back, the run of Barnes. And the finish, it was from an acute angle. But never mind the angle. Zelana Barnes can do the math. He really smashed it well. The goalkeeper was more like getting out of the way as the ball almost took the net off. St. George's College are further out of sight with just over half an hour played. Jones defending for Denham Town, but only to concede the throwing to St. George's College. And I promised some Champions League scores at the start. We'll just run you down some of those as St. George's College continue to cruise here at North Street. So Dinamo Kiev leading Dinamo Zagreb by 2-0. FC Porto 1-0 up against Paris Saint-Germain. And Arsenal leading 3-1 against Olympiacos. Schalke and Montpellier battling out a 2-2 draw just now. It has been refreshed, and those are full-time scores. AC Milan, they defeated Zenit St. Petersburg by 3-2. Denham Town pushing forward. Well, only momentarily, because Miller has won it back for St. George's College. On to Henry. Henry's tackled up but shows good body strength. And Benbow is trying to be a bit too fancy. Jones hits it across field. Montague didn't take it cleanly. And it runs into touch for a throwing. Malaga defeated Anderlecht by 3-0. Ajax Amsterdam, they were thrashed 4-1 by Real Madrid. Manchester City coming from behind to earn a 1-1 draw at home against Borussia Dortmund. And so those are the scores, but the interested scores were plenty. Jamaicans will be concerned. That man almost had his head taken off. Here is Fogo. He's looking for options and trying to cross it. Oh, the flag didn't come up, but now the whistle goes. It's a free kick to Denham Town. And you're almost feeling sorry for them. They could be on the end of a hiding here at North Street. Another kick from Junior McGregor. And if they don't cut the deficit before half-time, they could be in real problems. The chance is there. And it's gone. Just hitting over the crossbar. Not a happy man, is he? Has plenty to chew over as this contest continues. Really will have more than a mouthful for his players at half-time. Just 10 minutes to go unofficially. Lewis just ducking out. And that one is for Benbow to chase. Very willing and able as well. Delivers a decent cross as well. And defended well by Wilson. Here is Jones. Unlike him. Now it's on to Daly. Daly doing very well. And the surface does lend itself to good football, and they just have to be very brave, Denham Town. Here is Daly taking his team close to enemy's territory. Now Wellington. Given away. The clearance from Miller was very, very decisive. Ryan Miller there taking no prisoners, as they say. And for those who are supporting St. George's College, they'll be pretty happy with what they've seen from their team so far. But their passing and movement is not as sharp and precise as what it was in the first 15 minutes or so of the contest. Nico Campbell goes long, intercepted by Wellington. Throwing to St. George's College. Brown. Jones hits it long. Away by Wilson. St. George's, the triple champions, moving the ball about with so much ease, but the flag is up this time against Andre Lewis. Uh, 37 minutes in the contest, and in case you can only hear what's happening, it's St. George's College 3, Denham Town 0. Zalana Barnes, that man there, helping himself to a double. The hat-trick is pretty much on the cards here. Here he is once again. And this time he's robbed of the ball. He has won it back though. Miller. Across to Doyle. Now Jones. Return pass. And quite a few touches. That from the St. George's team. And Wilson puts it into touch. He's in some problems now though. He's holding on to the abdomen area. And he looks as if he'll be quite okay. He has been defending well in parts for his team. Here's Mark Brown, just trying to get out of a very tight spot, and maybe he was successful. The referee has seen a very late flag from Omar Mills, and so Mark Brown had run out of real estate. So St. George is winning all 3 titles they contested for last season, and they played some really wonderful football as well. They're still without one of their better players. Kendon Anderson is struggling with injuries, and whenever he comes back into the fold, it's going to really add some stoke to an already potent St. George's lineup. Ball touched inside. Wellington, just tried to dink it over the defense of Brown. Here's Doyle. Still Doyle. Now Barnes. Lewis goes back to the Montague, and then Doyle is robbed of it. Brady looking for options. Can't find plenty, but one is available in Fogo. Needs to get it back into enemy's territory, but not any danger in that because Nico Campbell was thinking like the Denham Town attacker. Advantage played. Ball played across. Here's Delano Barnes, allows him to run for Lewis. The space opens up. He curled it delicately. They can't believe that it's not 4-0. And as the sun disappears here at St. George's College, then it's back out. Here's Miller. And back to goalkeeper Campbell. Plenty of options available, and he has chose Montague. Montague, he has pace. Well, he needed some amount of skills to get away from a very committed challenge from Ryan Fogo. St. George's giving away possession. Fogo. Still Fogo. A flag on the play. 41 minutes gone. St. George's College 3. Denham Town 0. And so for the neutrals who are inside this venue and those watching at home, I'm almost certain that they were hoping that Denham Town would have surprised and take the lead, and for St. George's really to come out and launch an attack. Well, things are going according to the script, but not for the neutrals. It's for the St. George's College faithful. Ball inside to Jones, given away to another Jones. This is Romario Jones from St. George's College, and his passing today has not been up to his usual high standards. Robbed quickly. Montague finds Lewis. Lewis losing his footing, but then recovers very well and then gets rid of Fogo. And here is Doyle inside to Miller. Miller goes back to goalkeeper Campbell, and it starts all over again. Here's Jones. It was Henry. Nice touch from Benbow. He took a knock, but the advantage is played. Good defending from Wilson. It spills out to Barnes. He's after an hat-trick. He's on the left foot. The space opens up for him. This time he doesn't hit the target. And they're enjoying it. Denham Town must count themselves very fortunate to still only be 3-0 down. St. George's through Lewis, out towards Montague, back to Doyle, dropped off for Jones, nice pass to Benbow. Lewis is flagged. And he has had a couple of opportunities to get his name on the score sheet. Hasn't been that clinical. Ball away by Miller. Lewis is pursuing it. Now it's with Montague. On to Lewis. Delightful ball looking for Benbow. The keeper is good presence. And now Denham Town running forward with Wellington. Is tracked all the way at that time by the man Henry, who has committed an infringement. Gerondi Henry. The kick is taken short. Now with McGregor. McGregor trying to shake off Jones, unable to do so. St. George's again in possession. Jones finds Brown. His first touch wasn't anything to envy. Inside to McGregor. McGregor tries one from distance. Why not? But St. George's College maybe with another chance to add to their tally before the halftime whistle. Here is Benbow. Can't get away from Wilson. How well has he defended? He has done very well. Now Fogo. Poor pass from him. And they really can't afford to give away possession so easily, Denham Town. You are playing against a team that will make you pay. Now the flag should come up maybe against Lewis. No, this time it stays down. Brown has made a run. Lewis spotted him and he can't get around the goalkeeper. They might have just flicked it beyond him on the first contact. Tried to take it past the goalkeeper. Kirkpatrick wasn't able to do so. Well, he's the man in the spotlight now. Any moment now, maybe we'll get the half-time whistle. We're into time for stoppages. There were a couple in the contest. Throwing taken. And Jones hasn't really been up to himself in the contest so far. The referee Thomas takes a look at his watch. Hasn't seen any indication as to how much time will be added. Maybe we're playing those time added for stoppages already. Taken down by Wellington. Now it's with McGregor. He goes down under an illegal challenge. And a free kick goes to Denham Town right at the end of the first half. And what can they do with it? Let's see. And so Denham Town with Wellington curls it wide of the target. He's disappointed. And so St. George's College really, it must be said, they haven't really gotten out of first gear. And to be 3 goals to the good after 45 minutes is really something that you can't complain about. Halftime whistle from referee Kevin Thomas. St. George's College cruising with 2 goals from Zelana Barnes and 1 from Cordell Benbow. Gives the champions a very, very nice cushion after 45 minutes. Some scores from around the competition as well in the Costa Cup. Seaforth leading St. Thomas by 1-0. Buck Bay 2-0 up against Happy Grove. Paul Bogle 2-0 up against Morant Bay. William Nib 1-0 up against the Spot Valley. Green Pond also leading Malden by 1-0. St. Mary Tech, and that game 1-0, St. Mary Tech leading St. Mary High. So the referee walked out. This is how it all went down here at St. George's College. Lewis had the first opportunity to really register on the score sheet. He didn't. Ball played through this time, and that was a delightful cross and met by the man Cordell Benbow to give the champions a lead. And then Montague, a very nice ball in towards Zelana Barnes, and the finish was very true. But he was not yet finished, and Lewis dipped inside, tried his luck. The goalkeeper was very alert. Lewis showing off his skills here as well, but no one there to apply the finishing touch. The flag eventually went up against Henry. This time the flag stayed down though. Lewis was away. He couldn't make the goalkeeper pay. And here he is once again playing this one through for the run of Zelana Barnes. And what about that for a finish? 3-0 to St. George's College, and 2 goals for Zelana Barnes. But the champions could have added more, and they were a little wasteful. Lewis just going wide of the target on that occasion. Here he is again showing just how good he is, as he totally shaked off the attention of his markers. Well, after 45 minutes, it's the champions leading the contest against Denham Town by 3-0. And you wouldn't want to go anywhere, because there is every chance that the champions will be registering a couple more in the second half. Damien Gordon sending you back to the studios of TVJ. Second half coverage is up in just a moment. Welcome back to North Street, and we can greet you with the news in case you've just joined us that St. George's College, the Manning Cup champions, are in cruise control here on their home turf. They're leading Denham Town by 3-0. Zelana Barnes on target twice as we get the second half underway at Winchester Park. St. George's College always odds-on favourites to this one. And here is Jones. Back to Miller, spread out towards Montague. Montague just losing his footing but not possession. Inside, now to Zelana Barnes. Jones back to, it was Henry. Barnes slips it one through, looking for Benbow, but that was very good defending from Wilson. He might have hurt himself in the process. As the ball went through the cap, the man Wilson really stretched to prevent that one from going through. And just trotting on the ball, and oh dear, that can be nasty. That can be very nasty. That surely must hurt. And so in a moment we'll find out if Wilson is able to continue. And for now he's back up, and the good sign is that he's walking. So just a minute gone in the second half. Denham Town looking for really a face-saving goal. And Brady had his pockets easily picked. Jones out towards Rashim Harrison. Harrison onto Barnes. Quickly onto Montague. Barnes will pick up this one and it's intercepted by Fogo. Throwing taken, the clearance has gone somewhere where Denham Town really doesn't mind. That's a happy coach. Ball played through to Montague. He didn't look up. Well, even if the cross was perfect, that flag meant that it wouldn't have had any use. Referee Leroy Willow, the assistant, making sure. Here is Lewis. Now Jones. The man made a run. Henry. Now the pass holds up for him. Throwing conceded. Geronde Henry. It's thrown inside. Denham Town can afford to clear their lines now. Coming forward with McGregor. Nice work from him. And spreads a nice pass as well out towards Daly. But St. George's College, they have a capable defender at the back, and Daly has rocked him and got away, but no danger created. Here's Brown. Harrison gets a return pass from Jones. In possession, but no real danger.
Don't play around with it. Pass. Don't play around with it. Keep passing. Keep passing.
So St. George's College, as we've said, leading Denham Town by 3-0. And Zelana Barnes scoring a double. The other one from the head of Cardell Benbow. Denham Town still struggling to make their way down that right-hand channel. The man just trotting on the ball. This time it's into touch. And happily for Denham Town, it has gone their way. And it's an illegal effort from Philip Brown. So they have been wasteful in possession, Denham Town. They have played almost well in parts on some occasions. And Neverbill has just returned to his charges and has told all of them to go and get a warm, but they will come in and maybe with their team leading by 4-0. Well, no. Again, Lewis was wasteful. The goalkeeper just to spread himself well. The kick is taken. 5 minutes gone in the second half. Denham Town clear their lines. Harrison goes in hard against Samuel Brady. And capable and fresh legs being prepared by that man. Never Bertie Spill. What a transformation the team has undergone since his return a couple years ago. It really has worked wonders. And I wonder what's happening over there. And they're telling the players that they can't warm up there. Coach Neverbill just sending them behind the bench. Now Harrison. Clearance by Morrison. And into touch again. And Benbow leaves it. Lewis. Now across to Jones. Jones to Harrison. St. George's College just pending momentarily, but they find the way out of it. And there's a man making a run. It's Benbow. Brings it down. Stabs it inside. No danger created. Doyle. Good defending from Denham Town on this occasion. And they are doing very well now through Cunningham. Inside to McGregor. Nothing on in that challenge, says the referee. Lewis plays it over the top. Brown is after it, but so too is the goalkeeper. Released quickly to Jones. Given away by Orlando Brown. And Cornel Benbow was not on the same page as Lewis. Ball touched back. And Denham Town has gone through. Here's a chance for McGregor. Waited way too long. And good defending. At that time from Paul Doyle. But Denham Town really should have made use of that. Good cross! Denham Town pushing and pressing for all they're worth. And they've won themselves a free kick as well. And it's a kick to be taken by Tajay Cunningham. And so the Denham Town team pressing St. George's College early in this first half. Good kick into the box. It's a tame effort the keeper collects. Not the greatest release from Nico Campbell, but the header could fall kindly for Benbow. He's running. Jones is inside the box waiting. He plays it through for Andre Lewis. Lewis, still Lewis. Shoots! 4-0 to St. George's College. He couldn't take the opportunities that were easier. But this time he takes a much more difficult one. Much to their delight. He's disappointed, but St. George's College couldn't care less. 54 minutes gone. Their lead has been increased by that man, Andre Lewis. And the goalkeeper beats the ground in frustration. Well, that's after the fact. Andre Lewis, again, showing his class. This time the goalkeeper showing his frailties. St. George's College leading the contest by 4-0. And pretty much on par to better the performance of 5-1 of their last meeting. The first caution of the contest, and it goes to Junior McGregor for that challenge on Benbow, it seems. So Benbow is the man down. And he's the one booked. So 10 minutes gone in the second half. And Junior McGregor has had his name taken by referee Kevin Thomas. And so the last time we heard some scores coming in, and Benbow just got touched by McGregor as he made his way in an attempt to win that one. And so some other scores coming in from around the league, and another match in the zone as well. Dunoon Technical trailing at home against Heidel by 1-0. In the Costa Cup, Seaforth still leading St. Thomas by 1-0. Buff Bay 2-0 up against Happy Grove. Paul Bogle 2-0 up against Morant Bay. And William Nib, they've also doubled their advantage against Spot Valley. They're now leading the contest 2-0. Green Pond 1-0 up against Malden. And in a game live on Hits 92 FM, St. Mary Technical, they're 1-0 up against St. Mary High. Here, St. George's College, pretty much outdoing just about everybody so far. They're leading Denham Town by 4-0. Here's Lewis, the man, the scorer of the 4th goal. He could have had a hat-trick. A long pass that has gone astray. And for those who are interested in scores from further afield in the Champions League, Dinamo Kiev 2-0 over Dinamo Zagreb. Paris Saint-Germain losing 1-0 to FC Porto. Arsenal were 3-1 winners at home against Olympiacos. Schalke and Montpellier played out a 2-2 draw. Zenit St. Petersburg went down 3-2 at home to AC Milan. Malaga beating Anderlecht by 3-0. Real Madrid winning 4-1 against Ajax Amsterdam, while Borussia Dortmund, they led against Manchester City, but then they ended up in a 1-1 draw. And so Denham Town again a little wasteful as they were caught by the offside trap. Here's Henry, quickly on to Zelana Barnes. Barnes has gotten away from his marker. St. George's could be in a chance to increase their lead, but not if Jones is finishing like that. Romario Jones scored a beauty. Well, is she a beauty? You judge. And scored a beauty to grab the equalizer for St. George's College. But this time, this one was on a platter. Tried to pick his spot, but picked the wrong spot. And Shane Booth is the man coming on. Mark Brown is coming off. And 59 minutes gone, so he'll have just about 30 minutes to make his mark on the contest. And St. George's College leading by 4-0. Defeated Denham Town 5-1 in their last meeting. Nice work from Bailey before he was closed down. Here is Benbow. Already Booth is making a run. The pass is not accurate. This one is picked up by Henry, but he has for company. That time it was Orlando Brown. The throwing goes to Denham Town. Henry intercepts. Jones gets it through the clear, but it's picked up by a man in blue, Cunningham. Quickly onto McGregor. Delightful delivery. Punctual arrival from goalkeeper Nico Campbell. The throwing conceded. The R mark has gone here at North Street. St. George's College 4, Denham Town 0. Here's Zelana Barnes. The throwing goes to Denham Town. Is that the acting skills won't catch referee, the assistant Leroy Willer. But St. George's, they've won it back so easily. Here they are now. Ball played through and cleared by Leroy Jones. The free kick goes to Denham Town. And still, they can't find a way in. No big decisions for him to make just yet. Here's Wilson. Kick taken short to Fogo. Now the ball is with McGregor. Touched inside to Jones. Across to Henry. Henry on to Booth, gets his first touch. Can he create some problems? There's a man making a run. He spotted him, but the pass wasn't good enough. Thrown inside to Romario Jones. Now Lewis. Played inside for Booth. Went in from the back door, but wasn't able to steal anything. And Harrison just really left an impression on Daly, and St. George is at the other end, where Zelana Barnes gets his hat-trick. And a three-timer for Zelana Barnes. 63 minutes gone. And that man is not going to waste much opportunities. It was a delightful board play through. He took it well, the composure to match, and the finishing touch was crispy and clean. He made the run, the defender never picked him up, and Jones ushered it through brilliantly. And he applied the varnishing to make it St. George's 5, Denham Town 0. And when the story is written about this season, his name will feature prominently. Hat-trick for Zelana Barnes. And St. George's College are well and truly out of sight. Barring a miracle, it can be safe to say that St. George's College have ticked off yet another win in the season. Denham Town, they will make a substitution, it seems. It looks as if Daly will come off. He's limping. And so too is Wellington. And so the coach is left with very little options, bereft of ideas. And so Denham Town getting ready to make a substitution. Steve Bartley is the man who will come in for Chinell Daly. And so Steve Bartley with 25 minutes left to play. Really so 5 and counting for St. George's College. Wellington can't find a way through that melee. Lewis. And back to Montague. And again, Zelana, or rather Cordell Benbow, is roughed up on the far side. And a yellow card to go along with that challenge for Junior McGregor. This time, it looks as if it's the number 15 Fogo who has been booked. So Ryan Fogo is the man cautioned. Here's Lewis. That didn't take it cleanly. Jones across, looking for Zelana Barnes. Does well to keep that one in play, and he goes by his marker. He's away inside the box, the cross is good. The keeper comes out to meet it. Nice work from McGregor. Then sprays one for Wellington. Harrison is tracking for St. George's. And then when he got there, he met up with Wellington. Illegal challenge. Yields a free kick to St. George's. He has a tick beside his name. Good clearance. Almost got that one through. Zelana Barnes on to Andre Lewis. Against St. George's College. Looking dangerous. Here's Lewis. Easily inside to Barnes. Barnes plays it through for Henry. Henry is gone away. Wants one for himself. He goes down. Nothing wrong with that. Brady. Still Brady. Lewis goes with him. And just guilty of just tugging against Brady. And that challenge not penalized with nothing more than a free kick. And he's a very skillful player, Andre Lewis. He scored the 4th goal for his team. And it's a consultation. Wasted free kick from Denham Town. It's Junior McGregor not giving his team a chance. And they're really bereft of ideas, Denham Town. And they're really, it must be said, up against a much better team. Here is Barnes. Back to Miller. Miller searching for Booth. A good challenge from Philip Brown. Played in by Bartley. Away by Miller. Jones has won it back for his team. Now it's out towards Lewis. Lewis is chasing. Booth is all by himself. He plays it through for Benbow! That could have been his 2nd of the contest. He knows it as well. Nicely played in by Lewis, and it bounced kindly. He tried to apply the finishing touch. He wasn't able to. It sat up nicely for him as well. Waited on it and got good purchase on the ball. The direction was just a little off. St. George's will start from point 0. Nico Campbell just lifts it towards Jones. The first touch is handsome. Gets a return pass. Acres of space inside the middle with which to operate. Out towards Montague. Played through for Lewis. Again, St. George's College looking for their 6th. Booth is there to apply the finishing touch. 6 unanswered goals so far. 70 minutes gone. And the substitute, O'Shane Booth, is a happy recipient of goal number 6 for St. George's College. Much better feel among them inside the stands. 5 is always wonderful, but try 6. And O'Shane Booth emerging from the substitutes bench. Andre Lewis placed it on a platter. He had plenty of options and all of them read whether he was to score. He just needed to choose one. Delightful ball in by Lewis. The goalkeeper left the goal unprotected, and when he did, there was a man clinical enough waiting to finish. And so, from whichever angle you look at it, it was an easy finish. It was crispy. St. George's College making a substitution as well. So the number 17 player, Amoy Brown, is on, and off goes Cordell Benbow. And he's on with his team leading by 6 goals to 0. Plenty of time left to make your marks on Amoy Brown. And 19 minutes left unofficially. And St. George's College are on par to register their biggest win of the season. They had a 7-1 win against Denham. Ball given away. Now McGregor. Still McGregor. Does very well. Then lifts it out to the left hand side. And St. George's College had someone watching for them. Now Jones. Looking for Booth. He has for company Philip Brown, but he's gone away from him momentarily. He recovered well to get a very good challenge in. And then Brown chooses safety first. Not much that he can do more than just to continue to try and shout for his team to limit any further damage. What can they make of this? The pass is not the best for St. George's College. They are properly reinforced in defense. Here's Doyle. Zelana Barnes. 3 goals to his name. None for this man, Jones, but he could have had one at least. Ball out of defense for Shane Booth. Tackled up brilliantly by Fogo. Inside to Booth. Under pressure. And boy, Brown can't win it. This boy is a very good player for Denham Town. McGregor. Oh, delightful ball as well. Played down the tight line by Brady. Wellington is tripped up. And the free kick goes to Denham Town. Well, the kick is taken quickly. And it's wasted as well. And just as he went inside, just a trailing leg from Ryan Miller. And the man Ricardo Wellington went flying. And he hasn't recovered just yet. And just to keep you up to date with scores from elsewhere around the league, right here St. George's College leading the contest by 6 goals to nil with just a quarter of an hour left in the contest. Elsewhere in the group, Heidel were still 1-0 up against Dunoon Technical. Seaforth in the Costa Cup action were leading St. Thomas by 1 goal to nil. Buff Bay 2-0 up against Happy Grove. Paul Bogo 2-0 against Morant Bay. William Nib, and the scores keep getting better where Brian Lewis is concerned. They're leading Spot Valley by 3 goals to nil. Green Pond also 3-0 up to the good against Malden, and St. Mary Tech they're still edging it dangerously 1-0 against St. Mary Tech. And so Denham Town making a substitution, and the man coming into the frame is Leon Cunningham. So Leon Cunningham will get a taste of the action. So he comes in. The throwing taken, illegal one. And I wonder what would be the reason behind it. Taking off the number 10 player, Junior McGregor. He must be injured. Here is Elana Barnes. Jones shows up on towards Henry. Further right to Lewis. Lewis back to Henry. Nicely worked here from St. George's College. Here goes Lewis. Ball inside. And Denham Town had to avert the danger by conceding a corner kick. It's a short corner. Barnes to Lewis. Lewis plays it to the top and almost turned in inadvertently. Here is Doyle. Tries his luck. The shot spills out to Brown, the goalkeeper there to make the stop, but the danger not completely gone just yet. And for now it is. And St. George's College still wanting more. Nice touch. Denham Town, they've won it back through Cunningham. And they're searching for a consolation, Denham Town. But St. George's College, their defense has been mean so far. Kirkpatrick sends it long. Here is Jones, all by himself. He uses Montague. He wants it back and he gets it back, Jones. Quickly onto Lewis. His first touch is as soft as a mother's touch. Andre Lewis. Here is Amar Brown, quickly ushered through for Montague. He plays it through for Booth. And Wilson is there to get it to safety. Here's Andre Lewis. We won't get to that first. Miller plays an awkward looking ball back for his goalkeeper Nico Campbell. Here's Henry onto Zelana Barnes. So much confidence flowing through the veins of this championship team. Offside flag is up against Amari Brown. St. George's College, they've won it back. Nice run from Harrison. Gets the return pass. Oh, it's played through. This is brilliant. Here's Harrison. He's gone into the danger area. And how about that for a challenge from Philip Brown? St. George's College still not going away just yet. Lewis rolls it across to Jones. Nowhere near the target. A smile on the face of Coach Neville Burtis Bell. And so that was looking good until Brown really missed the target entirely. Ten minutes left to play. That's a good first touch from Brady, but then he's robbed of it quickly. But Denham Town still in possession. Bartley, good ball out towards Cunningham, but Doyle came back, and then Nico Campbell doing exceptionally well. Henry. Here is Jones. Plenty have flown through him all afternoon. It comes back to Jones. And again, he does a very quick survey. This time, not able to execute the pass. Cunningham. And again, it's given away. Now it comes to Wellington. Wellington makes a run. Wellington gets it back. Denham Town looking very good here. Until St. George's College tidying up in defense. He is still going. Here's Wellington. He needs plenty of support. He didn't decide to cross it, and then never realized that he was so close. And it's out of room. And so Andre Lewis, we understand, will make an exit soon. And he'll be replaced by Tarkin Smith. Here's Lewis, maybe his last contribution. Wilson plays it long. Oh, that's a nice touch from Lewis on towards Barnes. Henry has gone behind the defense. Booth is calling for it. The cross is good. The keeper is there. Needed to fetch that one. And he did. And now Andre Lewis might be pulled out. And so Smith coming in to the contest. And his entry has been greeted with plenty of applause from the crowd. And here is Booth has drawn the foul. And a free kick to St. George's College, which Jones, I fancy, might just want to try his luck. The goalkeeper has had to retrieve the ball on 6 occasions from his net. Is there a 7th visit for goalkeeper Kirkpatrick. We have unofficially 7 minutes left in the contest. It's played behind. And training ground stuff went wrong. Ball touched inside to Wellington. Again, St. George's College, very tidy in defense. Now Romario Jones. Back to Miller. Miller on to Barnes. He is dropped in the center of the park now. Still Smith is waiting for his first touch. And the flag has stayed down against the run of Amroy Brown. Smith is at the back post waiting. It's aimed at him as well. Heads it down. It was on target, but it was very tame. Here he is coming back, trying to win it. Created enough pressure for Zelana Barnes to take St. George's forward. Barnes gets a return pass. Harrison on to Jones. More often than not, he doesn't look right. No, he does. Asking a lot of Smith. He gets there. This is his second touch. Tries to cross it, blocked out. Jones was trying to pass their way into the penalty area, St. George's. Here's Harrison. Harrison does well. And again, St. George's College really unmolested in defense. Denham Town just haven't gotten it right in the attacking third this afternoon. As for St. George's College, they have been more than good. Delightful ball over the top. Now he's trying to create some space. The shot comes in, it's off the woodwork. Bartley just can't believe that he didn't cut the deficit. Would have been maybe futile in the end, but at least they would have registered for the second time in playing against St. George's College. It's Samuel Brady, the player who is down. And this is the unlucky moment for Denham Town. Bartley's effort and the goalkeeper Nico Campbell all beaten, but the upright stood in the way. Can St. George's College top their 7-1 performance here against Cumberland? You'd think that a 6-1, a 6-0 victory would be as equally impressive. Nice work from Wellington. Across to Bartley. Here's Zelana Barnes. Henry. Smith goes forward. Still Smith. Easily taken off him by Leroy Jones. Now Cunningham. Here's Doyle. Jones. Nicely sprayed to Brown. Barnes shows up for it. St. George's College just really bossing the possession. Henry. Montague decides to go long. Wilson was watchful. Wellington. Throwing conceded with very little time left on the clock. Fogo wants to steal a couple yards. Referee Kevin Thomas not allowing that. Free kick. With 88 minutes played by our clock, here's Brown. He doesn't like to cross plenty, and when he made an attempt, it was a half-committed one. Here's Wellington. Impeded by Amoy Brown. Jones has it for St. George's College. It's given away. Jones battling hard. The ball comes to Wellington as the sun disappears in the distance. So too has Denham Town's chances of getting a consolation goal. Here's Henry. Inside now to Zelana Barnes. Passing not perfect from O'Shane Booth. Smith doing some defending. Back to Nico Campbell. And Denham Town seemingly maybe just can't wait to hear the final whistle any moment now. They really wouldn't want to play any time added for stoppages, and this could be another goal. The goalkeeper comes out. Jones swept across the park to Smith. And Smith again is looking. And 3 minutes of time indicated by referee Kevin Thomas. And Smith just looking as if he's not as capable as the other set of players. Chipped in. Here's Henry. He has won it for St. George's College. They're seeking a 7th. Won't get it just yet. And so another substitution. Teshway Harriott. But Teshawn Harriott is a man who's about to get a taste of the action. Not so certain how much action he will get. Ball played through. Is there a consolation goal to be had? No, there isn't. Corner kick. And so now the man comes on. Jay Cunningham is off, and Teshawn Harriott steps into the action. And so we're into time added for stoppages, and the scoreline is very flattering. And so St. George's College cruising, leading it by 6 goals to 0. Elsewhere in the group, Heidel were staying close by. They were leading Denham, or Dunoon Technical rather, by 1 goal to 0. Here is Smith. Ball inside to Jones. Jones on to Henry. Henry to Barnes. Nice touch to Booth. There's St. George's College still going through. Here is Shane Booth making a run. Lost his legs. But there wasn't much in that challenge. No, still St. George's College going. More goals being sought after by the champions. Jones has been well off key. Just a few seconds left in the contest and the crowd has started to disappear out of the venue. It's up towards Brown, climbed all over by Harrison. It spills out to Fogo. Just playing out time here, Denham Town. Well and truly beaten. Good run, but nothing at the end of it but a corner kick. And it could be very much the last action in the contest. And so the corner kick to be taken by Wellington. St. George's College cruising to yet another victory in the competition. And the ball is cleared out by Harrison. Downfield, the referee blows a final whistle. And at the end of another 90 minutes, St. George's College have wrapped up another crucial 3 points on home turf. And coach Never Bell must be a very, very pleased man with the way his team went about business here today. And it was very, very clinical. At some point, they were a bit wasteful on some occasions, but in the end, it was a very, very good result. And the beaten coach, Desmond Francis, has made his way into our commentary position. Coach, you were just up against it here today from the get-go. A very good team and a very clinical one as well.
Well, George's is a very good team. I think my team didn't play a disciplined game, and that's what cost us the game.
Do you believe you showed them a little too much respect from the get-go?
Well, I told my team to man mark in the midfield, and they didn't execute it. I think that's why George's overcome us.
Were you coming here for a point, or you were thinking that you could have won this contest?
Yeah, you're coming to play a match where you're coming for a victory. But I think George's dominate play today, and I must say I lift my hand to George's, but I'm not going to kill my team. It's a young team. We have to just go and come again.
Best of luck going forward.
Thank you very much.
And so another 3 points. And Marcel Gale, the assistant for St. George's College, quite efficient once again on your home turf.
Yes, and first I want to say congratulations to the guys. I thought they played well. To a spirited performance from Denham Town. They come out and played us for a physical game, but we stuck to the task and we get 6 goals. We can't be too happy for that.
Denham Town, not a frightening opposition. What was really the thought coming into a contest like this? A foregone conclusion that you'd have secured all 3 points, or it was a case of getting the goals?
No, never saw before a game. But we just want to secure maximum point, and we're the guys that we need to come qualify because we're not playing at our best. But we get 6 goals today. I must commend them for that. We don't concede any goal now.
How confident are you that you can go all the way in this competition?
We take it strength by strength, game by game, and so best we can go forward.
Well, thanks very much.
You're welcome.
So final words there from the St. George's technical staff. Marcel Gale, the assistant to coach Neville Bell. It was a very good performance from the champions once again on home turf, and of course they do travel well as well, with the exception of when they play away to a certain Heidel. They've had to struggle to pick up 2 points in their 2 meetings with Heidel, but for the others they really have been easy opposition, and so St. George's College is securing maximum points, and this was they went about it. 2 goals nestled in already, so it was a case of just adding to it. Lewis couldn't add to his the goal tally this season so far. Scored a hat-trick in the last game, and it was a delightful bowling from him at that time. Not many players in this competition can boast of those skills. Denham Town were looking for something, and Nico Campbell was very tidy between the sticks. Really never had much to do though. Lewis played this one in for Zelana Barnes, and what about the finish? Very tight angle, but he knew just what he wanted to do with that one and dispatched it beautifully to put the champions further out of sight. 3-0 at that stage. Lewis had a chance to make it 4, but just going wide of the target, having missed a couple early in the first half, and he was showing off his skills as well. But it was really written on the wall. Half-time, the champions had finished half the job. The second half, they really cruised and went on to add to their goal tally. That one just finding the side netting from Lewis as the goalkeeper made the angle tight. And then Denham Town pushing forward purposefully, but then in the end, Wellington should have pulled the trigger earlier, and he didn't, and allowed Harrison to come back and make the challenge. Good crossing, and the goalkeeper was beaten to it, but the header was very wide of the target. But St. George's all the time, they were prowling, and Lewis wanted his, and he duly got it. 10 minutes into the second half, the goalkeeper might blame himself somewhat, and then this one was played through for Zelana Barnes. Hat-trick completed, and in the most composed fashion as well. And Zelana Barnes going on to complete his hat-trick, but St. George's College, they were not yet finished. Benbow wasn't able to grab his second of the contest. And then this one played through delightfully. Played in on a platter. Shane Booth there to apply the finishing touch. Knocked through. This was Henry. Got through there and tried to pull it across. But the goalkeeper, Kirkpatrick, this time had a safe pair of hands. And Denham Town was looking for some consolation at the other end. They did very well to hold the ball up, and then Bartley, the substitute, was denied by the upright. And the referee, Kevin Thomas, had seen enough, having played 3 minutes of time added. And that's what it all wrote here at St. George's College. The champions winning by 6-0 against Denham Town and are in firm control of the group. Damien Gordon signing out for the final time from North Street. On behalf of producer Brian Lewis and our director Cleveland Wilson and all the rest of the production team, it's bye for now.